Welcome back. We're watching shares of this stock today. Osisko Mining, Goldfields Limited, has agreed to buy Osisko in a deal valued at $2.2 billion. That acquisition will give Goldfields full control of the Windfall project in Quebec. And it's the latest expansion move by Goldfields, that big South African miner. For more on this and other market movers today, we're joined by Stephanie Hughes of Bloomberg. Stephanie, this move obviously came as a surprise, and Osisko shareholders have enjoyed a good day today. Tell us more about this deal.
Absolutely, Paul. Happy Monday. So Osisko shares rose as much as 63% today. That was the biggest intraday gain since August 2013, so over 10 years there, Paul. And it was by far the biggest TSX performer of the day. And that came after, as you mentioned, the Johannesburg-based miner Goldfields purchasing the company for $2.16 billion, using all cash to buy outstanding shares at about $4.90 a piece there. So that is a premium of over 66% to Osisko's closing price on Friday. Now, Goldfields also is benefiting from this transaction. As you mentioned, the Quebec-based project there, that gives them an opportunity to diversify away from South Africa. So the deal, shortly after the deal, BMO Capital Markets did downgrade Osisko to a market perform rating and cut the price target, adding that the existing Windfall joint venture, combined with the strong premium, significantly reduces the odds that we'd see a third party emerging as a bidder here. So pretty interesting deal, news in the M&A space there. Another name I'm looking at is Barrick Gold. Those shares are up as much as 9.5%. That's the biggest intraday gain since August 2020. It's been a while since Barrick saw an upswing to that size. And this is because the adjusted earnings for Barrick clocked in at 32 cents per share, beating analyst expectations. Not only that, but the free cash flow was also a wide beat at about $340 million. So Citi analyst Alexander Hacking said it was stronger metals prices that fueled a sequential increase in the adjusted EBITDA, which came in at about $1.3 billion. So two strong gainers there. Same can't be said about Ballard Power Systems. Those fell about, or as much as 7.5%, biggest intraday drop since May, and among the worst performers on the TSX today. And that's because the hydrogen fuel cell developers' adjusted EBITDA loss was wider than analysts expected, coming in at about $35.4 million. The revenues were also weaker, and the gross margins were strained compared to estimates. Citi analyst Vikram Bagri said that revenues were expected to be weighted to the back half of the year as the company was deferring orders there. He also noted that the company would be reining in spending when it came to capital expenditures, which he said wasn't really a surprise, just given that competitors had stronger order pushouts there, Paul. So a lot of moving parts in the markets today.
Stephanie, always great to touch base with you and get your rundown on what has moved on the TSX. Stephanie Hughes of Bloomberg.